Good evening to everyone. My name is Mukiza Joram, the recruitment officer from Teach for Uganda. Um, I'm here to take you through our fellowship, and our agenda today is, as you see, starting with our mission, our value proposition, the fellowship, the benefits of the fellowship, and questions if there are any. Our 2020 to 2025 TFU vision and mission. The vision is one day all children in Uganda will attain an excellent education. Our mission, creating a movement of leaders to transform the future of education in Uganda. Why Teach for Uganda? First, it provides you with a fellowship opportunity. And this fellowship opportunity enables you to grow your leadership skills and also be able to gain experience for the 2 years that you are going to spend in these communities, which enables you to drive tangible impact. And how are you going to drive this tangible impact? First, you are going to extend education to this to well, you are going to extend education to the children that you are teaching in the classroom. And outside the classroom or also within the classroom, you are going to be able to find solutions to some of the problems that our children face in these communities. Community. In the community, you're going to transform students' lives. How do you transform students' lives? You are going to inspire, encourage, and also offer entrepreneurship skills to these students. You're going to inspire them because some of you are accountants, doctors, and maybe those are some of the professions they want to, to go on and study when they grow up to university. And you, being a doctor or an accountant, teaching them, you are inspiring them to fight against all odds to make sure that they do attain their dream. Encourage. You are going to encourage them to always prioritize education amidst all the challenges that they do face, so many challenges that these children do face. For example, the girls, some of them, when they go into their monthly periods, may decide to skip school because of the trauma, and maybe because it's their first time. They do not know, so they may decide to skip school. So that way, you being a fellow, a female fellow, you have to talk to them, guide them on how to go by, on how to live through this, on how to live through this situation, and also be able to feel and also to be able to feel comfortable when they do come to class and study. Entrepreneurship. You are expected to extend entrepreneurship skills to these students. Entrepreneurship skills such as making candles. They could be co-curricular activities. Once in a while, you gather the students, teach them on how to make candles, teach them on how to make liquid skull. That way, you're not only providing or extending education or skill to these children, but also giving them a means of living as they can go back and teach their parents how to do these entrepreneurship skills and be able to earn a living at the end of the day. Partners. You joining Teach for Uganda, you're going to become a partner, and with all the knowledge and the support from Teach for All Global Network, we believe that Teach for Uganda is the right and the best choice for you to drive sustainable impact in one of these world's most underserved communities. That way, imagine going to a school, a UPE school in Mayuge with no electricity or no water at all, no access to clean water at all, but you are going to be in that community. You are going to suffer like how these children are suffering that you are teaching, and you are going to be able to make them prioritize that education is the key amidst all the challenges, because you do face the challenges that they face. Somehow, when you come to class when it is raining, you are also encouraging them that I can also walk through the rain and be able to make it to class even when it is raining, because my teacher did do so. The fellowship. The Teach for Uganda Fellowship is a 2-year leadership development opportunity for you to hone the most sought after transferable skills. I'm going to take you through our model from the beginning of the fellowship. How do we prepare and everything up to the end of the fellowship? First, Teach for Uganda collaborates with local leaders to find schools with greatest need. And after that is done, Teach for Uganda goes on to select high potential candidates who are trained through pedagogy and also leadership skills, and place at least 2 fellows in each community, in each school in that community. Teach for Uganda also takes an extra step to, to form a joint vision statement with the communities, which enables our fellows to be able to gain first-hand information and also experience as they get to stay with these families. After all that, when you go to these schools, you as fellows, you are expected to become role models, because some of you are doctors, accountants, procurement officers, and maybe these pupils that you are teaching look up to you as their role models. They want to be like you. So we expect you to groom and teach these pupils to become leaders of tomorrow and also become our leaders of the future. And then Teach for Uganda also offers training to not only its fellows but also the teachers and the head teachers of the schools which they have partnered with, so as to enable them understand the whole concept of what Teach for Uganda wants. Then after all that is done, our fellows are tasked to at least regularly visit the homes of the students that they do teach, to be able to identify issues, challenges that their students go through, because we believe that way you are creating a student-teacher relationship. The student will feel comfortable with you, they'll be able to tell you what they do go through, and you are also getting an opportunity when you visit their homes to be able to persuade their parents to prioritize education, that on a market day they can prioritize education, not taking their kids, not taking their pupils to the market to sell merchandise, but rather send them to school. Then after that, at the end of the 2 years, our fellows are expected to launch an entrepreneurship project that will enable the community during their stay. So you are basically going to exercise your leadership skills here. Look for the problems, at least find a solution to one of the problems. And you are not going to do it alone, but you are going to empower the community to find solution to such problems, that even after when you are gone, that community can stand on its own to find solutions to its problems. And then TFU engages with a broad set of partners to enable to solicit funds to be able to support the community and be able to also improve the education of these communities. But after all the 2 years are done, Teach for Uganda does not go away, but rather it stays active in these communities until it is sustainably transformed. Not until we see that we have made an impact, not until we know that after the 2 years our fellows have made an impact and they have impacted change onto these communities. That is when we decide to say goodbye to these communities, knowing that we have made these communities a better place. The eligibility requirements. Who is eligible for our fellowship? Not everyone is eligible, but for you to be eligible, at least you must be a citizen of Uganda below the age of 35, and you must have completed at least a bachelor's degree in any discipline or field of study. And at least applicants must have achieved a minimum CGPA of 3 and above. How will the fellowship inspire, benefit, and help you achieve your professional and personal goals? First point is professional growth. Personally, you're going to have 2 years of experience from an accredited organization like Teach for Uganda. That shall boost your resume. As well, professionally, through the 2 years of through the 2 years in the fellowship, you are going to be able to attain or create some skills for your own to help you in your professional goals. The fact that you're going to be engaging with kids on a daily basis, the fact that you're going to be engaging with children on a daily basis, you are going to learn a skill of emotional intelligence because you are engaging with young kids that really need so much attention and time to understand how they feel. It helps you grow your emotional intelligence. Leadership skills, communication skills, you're going to be able to communicate on a daily basis, not only with the students that you teach, but also the parents, the local leaders once in a while, the teachers on a daily basis, the head teachers. This helps you grow your communication skills. Next point is mentorship and leadership development. Mentorship and leadership development. Teach for Uganda is a big organization that has access to over 52 mentors. We are looking at mentors in over 52 countries, and all those are at your disposal. Also, mentors there on ground in Uganda because we have leadership coaches. These coaches are there to help you mentor in your during your 2 years during your 2 years in the fellowship. These coaches are there to help you grow into the person you want to be. They are there to impact all the skills that you need when you go out of the fellowship to the professional world. Leadership development. You being a leader, you're going to be able to identify problems, because what do leaders do? Leaders create, or leaders impact, they create change or they impact change onto the people they lead. So you are going to be able to identify problems that face these students, not only the students, but rather the community at large, and you'll be able to find sustaining solutions to these problems. And by doing so, you are growing yourself as a leader. because leaders do find solutions to problems that affect the people that they lead. Third point is access to the Teach for All network. Personally, you have access to the alumni network that you have grown so far. The fact that this is going to be our third cohort. So you have alumni, access to the alumni, people that have gone through what you have gone through, people that have been to places that look like you, that look like places that you are going to be going in. And that access helps you create friendship. It will help you engage with these alumni because you're going to be able to share knowledge, you're going to be able to share skills with the alumni. Not only our Teach for Uganda alumni, but also the Teach for All alumni. Imagine you have over 1,000 alumni in over these 52 countries. You have a wide plate for you to eat on. You have a plate for you to eat the skills that you want. Pick which skills you want, pick which knowledge you want, from whom and from where. You're going to gain international knowledge. You're going to get international experience. You'll get to know what do these people have to offer me. How can I learn from them? Because what they do in Nigeria, what they do in Kenya, what they do in Malawi, what they do in Zambia, it is what you are also doing in Uganda. They are tackling problems that face the education sector where they are to make their education brighter, to make their education lighter and then bright, bright, and bright. Our next point is questions. Well, if there are any questions, I'll be glad to answer. Thank you if there are no questions. And I want to thank you for all the time that you have given to me. And I encourage you to visit our website www.teachforuganda.org to access any information that you want. There might be information that I might have left out, but you can go to our website and then access all the information that you want. Know more of what we do, know more of the success stories because they are all shared, they are all reflected on our website. Thank you for the time. I wish you a very good day.